So if we take a look here at the computer, what we've got, I've got a series of tweets pulled up. A series of tweets pulled up with all of the brand new, very epic news. Very epic. This first one is the biggest of the news, in my opinion. This is Gundam Assemble. So Gundam Assemble is the Warhammer style, like, tabletop minis game for Gundam, and it looks like it's going to have a good variety of mobile suits. It's branded with the Gunpla brand, so it is kind of a separate sort of branch of Gunpla. And from what it seems, it also looks like it will have some compatibility with the Gundam trading card game, which is very cool. It's very awesome. For example, look at this right here. All of these correspond to the different colors of the Mobile Suit Gundam trading card game. So you got the green, you got the blue, you got the red, you got the white. The game is going to be played with 5cm minis, which for Americans, that's 2 inches, roughly 2 inches, 2-inch minis. I think it's like 1.95, whatever. So they're going to be small. They're going to be about probably, I don't know how big 2 inches is, actually. So here's some other information about this. This is the logo. The logo looks nice, very nice. I like the silver. On top of that, we've got the information I just talked about, and they all come unpainted. All unpainted, all whatever. You got to glue them together and then paint them yourself, very similar to other war games. And if we take a look at the base here, I don't remember who I heard say it, but you've got these little notches in the bottom of the base, and it looks like potentially his idea, the guy that I heard this from, maybe combining them to make a squad unit. So who knows? That could be an interesting mechanic. But here we've got a lot of the revealed mobile suits right now. I believe this is Gundam Wing. We got the RX-78-2, which is my favorite Gundam. I saw the movie one in real life, and I've got a painting of it behind me. Then we've got Char's Zaku 2. We've got Gundam Ariel. I think that's Freedom Gundam from Gundam Seed. Maybe. Then we've got the that's either White Base or the Archangel. I'm pretty sure it's the Archangel from Gundam Seed. Then we got this guy doing a Naruto run, and we've got Gundam Unicorn with like the backpack stuff on it. And then here's some additional units we've seen. I don't know what this is or that, but actually that's just like a mobile armor type deal. We got Gundam Death Scythe, I think is the name of this one. I think that's a gem. We've got Ball. We've got this guy with a big old sniper. We got more balls. And we got that guy. I recognize this one, but I can't remember its name. Then we've got an alternate sculpt for the RX-78-2. So who knows if that's going to be just another thing that you can build with the single RX-78-2 thing that you buy, or they're going to sell it separately like they do with Star Wars Legion. Who knows? I don't know. Then we've got Jim and then Zaku, and then just another Zaku and another Jim sculpt. And what I find interesting is, with this, I don't know, it looks like we're going to be able to play on both 3D terrain as well as the hex grid, but I don't know what the default game mode is going to be, and I don't know if it's going to, how different it's going to be. So that's going to be interesting to find out once more information comes out. And here's a look at the general dioramas that they had at Orlando Cards Fest, which is where they announced all this. Bandai Orlando Card Fest. I really wish I could have gone, and I think I'm going to try to go next year. If there is one next year. I think I'm going to try to go, just because, you know, Gundam card game, and then obviously Gundam Assemble, and I'm a big One Piece fan. I've been playing a little bit of One Piece. And here's a better look at this. I want to point this out, these runners. So the Gundam runners look closer to a Gunpla runner. So this is a Gunpla runner. I'm building the Hyakushiki right now. So I'm kind of obsessed with Gundam right now. But this is Gunpla runner. It's very, very thin. Very thin. And compared to things like the Warhammer minis or the, for example, Star Wars Legion, because I've built a little bit of the Star Wars Legion stuff, they're thick. They're really, really thick. Like, way thicker than this. So, that's just like another way Bandai likes to save plastic, and they've got like a recycling thing in Japan. It's very, very cool the way Bandai cares about these certain things. And also in this picture, I would like to point out the D6 on there. It's not clear yet whether the D6 will be the default dice. So who knows? Then here's some more custom painted minis. We've got the strike right there. We've got gun cannon. I don't know, that's a gun tank, I think. I don't know. I think it is gun cannon. And this isn't necessarily news, but it kind of shows that people are excited for this. This is a Japanese person kind of doodling alternate sculpts for what we could get for Zaku's, and I think that's really cool, and it might kind of show that this game is going to succeed. So I hope it is. I hope Bandai understands how to kind of build a TTRPG, like a tabletop war game type of game. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Gundam Assemble. And now on to the Gundam card game stuff. The stuff I'm the most excited for. I love card games. I play Pokemon all the time. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. I play Master Duel a lot on my PlayStation. And I play... I dabble in just about every trading card game except Universes. I own Universes though. Lorcana, Digimon. I really want to learn Digimon though. I want to learn Digimon. It's such a cool system. Store trial events start the January 31st, 2025. I'm very excited. I will be going to several. Trust me, I will be going to several. So here's some information we've got for participating. Everybody's gonna get a promo card, which kind of awesome. And I think because I watched Skill Check, which you should go watch that video, but they played the Gundam card game. It looks very cool, it looks very interesting, and it's probably going to be the RX-78-2 promo that was opened up in that video. So here's the user unveiling date. So for JST, Japanese Standard Time, it's going to be on the 17th. I think this is for like sign up unveiling date. I'm not entirely sure though. Then we got PST, January 16th at 7. We got, this is military time, 7 in the morning. Then we've got EST, which is my time zone. We've got January 16th at 10 o'clock. And then GMT, we've got January 16th at 1500, which is 3. So yeah, that is the player application time periods from that. And then there's pre-order periods for July pre-release, which I will be pre-ordering. I'll be pre-ordering everything, booster boxes, starter decks, everything, especially the Gundam Assemble starter deck, which I didn't see it, which I'll get to that. So for set 1 news, we've got this Gundam card game will be released in English, Japanese, and simplified Chinese simultaneously in July 2025. So what that means, this is a big simultaneous release, okay? This is huge. I don't think this has ever been done before. They didn't even do this with the One Piece card game, but I think they saw the success of the One Piece card game, and they were like, okay, I'm sold, you know? So this will be very interesting to see how this goes down and is handled. Also, look at this art on this Unicorn Gundam card art. I'm assuming this is card art. That is beautiful. Like, wow. Also, here is news part 2. 4 starter decks will be available in July 2025. We've got ST01 Heroic Beginnings, which looks like it's going to be a mix of Earth Federation blue cards as well as some Witch from Mercury, because we've got the RX-78-2 and Ariel. And then ST02 Wings of Advance. I think that's going to be a Gundam Wing mostly thing. Then we got Zeon's Rush, ST03, which is going to be mostly Zeon, and then we've got Siege Strike, which for ST04, which is going to be white-red Gundam Seed cards. So, good range of like Gundam series for these starter decks. So we've got set 1 news, baby. Booster Tac 1 new type rises releases in July 2025. July 25th, 2025 is when it will release. Thank God I don't have to wait too long. I was fearing that this would beta edition would happen in like January, and then it would release in December. Like that was my big fear. MSRP for just booster packs, $4.99, pretty standard. And so I'm assuming if they do 32 pack things, it's gonna be like $120 for a booster box, kind of like with Pokemon, or it could be a little more. I don't know how much One Piece ones are, but I estimate everything is going to be priced pretty close to One Piece. And then here's another thing. This is from Orlando Card Fest that they didn't show online, but this is the 5 series that will appear in Booster Pack 1. This is 5 series for Beta Edition. I don't know if this is going to be all just only what's in Booster Pack 1, or this will just be, you know, I don't know. Don't quote me on anything, but this is everything in Booster Pack 1. We've got Gundam, the original Gundam series. We've got Gundam Unicorn, which is both UC stuff. Then we got Gundam Wing, which I think is Universal Century, Gundam Seed, and then Gundam The Witch from Mercury, which is very interesting, this lineup. I find it a little weird that they put Wing in there instead of Iron Blooded Orphans, because Iron Blooded Orphans is one of the biggest Gundam series ever. Like, Barbados is probably the most popular Gundam aside from maybe Gundam Wing. Or no, not Gundam Wing, the RX-78 sorry. But Gundam Wing is likely in there to get a little bit of the older audience, because Gundam Wing, I believe, is the first Gundam show to air in America dubbed on Toonami. So that's probably getting a lot of the older audience in there that watched it as kids. You know, the Yu-Gi-Oh players, the Magic players that play card games now, that watched Gundam when they were a kid, and they're like, okay, I'm going to play this Gundam card game. So that's probably what Gundam Wing is in there for. And then special news part 4, Gundam Assemble and Gundam TCG will be somehow compatible. And this looks like it's been in the works for a while, because in the finished product, the one that we have pictures of right now, they have hexagon bases, but these are in circle bases. So I don't know what the deal is here, to be honest. So that's going to be really interesting to see in what way they're compatible. I don't know. Hopefully it's nothing crazy, because, you know, if you got to be buying figures as well as the Gundam card game, that's going to be a little pricey. But what will help with that is this. So the starter decks for Gundam Assemble and the Gundam TCG starter decks will be sold together, each of which will be $35 USD, which is an okay price. That's what the League Battle decks are-ish, and Pokemon. So also, might I add, this is crazy affordable for war game starter sets. The core set for Star Wars Legion is like $120, and I don't even want to imagine what Warhammer is. So this is crazy affordable compared to other games. That's pretty much all the news that I have. I'm very excited for the Gundam stuff that's coming out. I think we're in a Gundam renaissance right now, and it's and I will be there. I'll be building Gundam. I'll be building Gundam Assemble. I'll be playing a game. I'm so absurdly excited for this. Gundam is one of the biggest parts of my life. I went to another country for it. You know, that was the first time I've traveled out of the country. Anyone in my family has traveled out of the country, except my great grandpa, World War II. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Probably another Gundam video. Maybe. I've been playing Gundam Breaker 4. Or actually, it'll probably be a Dune video. I've got some things to say about Dune. I watched his movies recently. So yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Drink your water.